Hello there, this is Zlata, violinist and blogger at violinlounge.com. And now you're watching Violin Lounge TV, where I help violinists and violists worldwide improve their playing with joy. And in this episode, I'm going to give you 6 tips to select your ideal chin rest and play the violin comfortably. If your violin is not optimally in balance on your shoulder, or maybe you've got pain in your neck after or during your violin playing? And do you doubt sometimes if you've got the right chin rest? Many violin viola players start experimenting with their shoulder rests, while the problem could just be solved by the chin rest. And the chin rest is actually something that not many people experiment with. While the chin rest is so important and it plays such a large part in if you are playing comfortably or not. So I'll give you the 6 tips for you to find the ideal chin rest. Well, first you must know about the right place of the chin rest under your chin. Chin rest is maybe a little misleading because the chin rest is mostly here at your jaw and not really with your chin in the chin rest. Then it's important that with just a little weight of your head you can already hold the violin like this. And I always say you can, one of my students made a joke about it, that he went doing groceries with his violin under his chin because he was so comfortable. And your left arm must be totally free, so you can do all the work there. And then you can hold your violin up just by a little bit weight of your head. So don't push on your chin rest, because it will only let the violin slide away and will only hurt your muscles and hurt your neck. So that's quite important that you know that the chin rest must be here and not directly under your chin, and also not all the way here. And of course not in your ear. That was step 1. And then step 2 is that you must discover with yourself where your chin is on the violin. For example, my jaw is a little bit on the left side of the tailpiece. And some people have a violin hold and a body that makes their chin a bit more here or a bit more in the middle. So this is a Guarneri chin rest. If you wonder what this gel thing is, that is a gel rest. You can order them online. I'll show you some links if you think I'm having what she's having. then I'll show you what I'm having, and then you can get it too. But better just explore for yourself what's good for you, because what's good for me is not automatically good for you, because you haven't got my body and I haven't got yours, and the violin hold, we all learn it slightly differently. So it's important to find it out for yourself. There are chin rests that are a little bit over the tailpiece. There are chin rests like the Flash that are centered. Wittner chin rests are also centered. Lots of adult beginners like a centered chin rest. So maybe you could look into that. So if you have a chin rest that is on the left side of the tailpiece, like the Guarneri, then it means you have either to put your violin a little like this, or your head a little more to the left. If it's centered, that's all more to the middle. Well, how do you explore this? Just stand in front of a mirror, put your violin on your shoulder like you're used to, and see where your chin lands. And then we learned in step 1 that your chin rest doesn't have to be under your chin. It has to be under your jawbone. Then step 3 to the ideal chin rest, the shape of your chin rest. What I like in this, I think it's a Wolf Guarneri chin rest, is that it has a hump that goes behind my jawbone, and then just that hangs there. But some people who have not a pronounced, how do you say it, jaw like I have, that you can really see the jawline good. If it's more flat, with you, then you probably don't like this bump in your chin rest. So that's quite personal. Your chin rest must really fit that well. It shouldn't pressure somewhere or shouldn't. So it should really fit your skin. If you have some allergy for these ones, you can put something soft over it, or you can have a Whitner chin rest where you have plastic there. And then step 4, the correct height of your chin rest. Well, lots of people don't want their neck to be all low, so they start making their shoulder rest higher. But if you make your shoulder rest higher, your violin will be higher. And if your violin will be higher, your bow arm and bow must be higher. So maybe instead of making your shoulder rest higher and higher with the most strange constructions, sometimes you see this. So maybe consider buying a higher chin rest or making your chin rest higher yourself. If you want to do that, take a wine cork and cut it, and you make little slices of it, and put those, and just turn your chin rest loose and put those slices here in between your violin and chin rest. And in this way you can make the chin rest just a little bit higher, and it might be just enough. And then step 5, we talked a little bit about that, the correct material of your chin rest. If they are plastic and slippery, then it becomes sweaty and you get irritations in your skin. If you don't like ebony is quite good because wood absorbs your sweat and stuff. Then you might consider a Whitner chin rest. Those are made of plastic, but it's a little bit different plastic, so that might be good. So material can also be a solution. And step number 4, the right combination between your chin rest and shoulder rest. Everything must fit that good that you can, that this space gets really filled up and you can play really relaxed, so you don't get hurt. So don't just look at your shoulder rest or just look at your chin rest. Then a question some people have: should I pick the same chin rest or shoulder rest as I have, or your teacher have, or someone else you have? And I say, well, not necessarily. Of course, of one teacher, the way people learn the violin hold will be kind of the same, so maybe they use the same rests, but don't assume that you should use the same rest as your teacher says or as your teacher has. So really sort this out for yourself, what fits you best. So I hope this video was useful to you. I would like to thank you for watching Violin Lounge TV. If you have any question for me on violin or viola playing, please post a comment below or send an email to info@violinlounge.com. If you like this video, then like this video. If you like to see more of these videos, then subscribe. And if you like other people to benefit from these videos, then share it with your friends. Thank you for sharing the joy of violin playing with me. Bye bye!